Good morning, America. For our viewers in the West, the Arctic blast creating whiteout conditions and dangerous travels. We hear from the American found in Syria and his family in the big Stanley Cup recall. Whiteout. Arctic blast hammering the Great Lakes to the northeast. Heavy snow turning travel treacherous. Roads and highways lined with accidents. And the wind chill sending temperatures plunging.
Breaking overnight. Emergency landing for an American Airlines flight. What caused the engine damage? New images of American Travis Timmerman found alive in Syria. Now talking about the conditions in prison there.
I was in prison in a cell by myself.
His relieved parents speak to ABC News. And James Longman takes us inside President Assad's private residence and the escape tunnel underground.
CEO murder case. The suspect in a Pennsylvania cell this morning. ABC News has learned that multiple search warrants have been issued as the New York DA presents evidence to a grand jury.
Drone mystery. Outcry growing over the drone spotted above the Northeast. The White House says there's no evidence of a security threat as lawmakers from both sides demand answers.
New question in the JonBenet Ramsey case. This morning, the never-before-seen clip from Barbara Walters' interview with JonBenet's parents.
The ransom note asked for an odd figure, $118,000.
The ransom note found in the family house.
In court, country star Morgan Wallen facing charges after throwing a chair off the roof of a Nashville bar, now taking a plea deal. The sentence he's facing now.
Close call. What happened here? Everyone's okay, but what led to this car going out of control?
Massive recall. More than 2 million Stanley Cups recalled by the company. The potential danger this morning.
Dick Vitale revealed overnight that he is cancer-free. And so good to see him winning this fight against cancer.
Truly excellent news, and looking forward to more Kirby coming up. Also the holidays, one of the busiest times to fly and most annoying times to lose your luggage. How one airline hopes to find a solution connecting with passengers' AirTags. We're going to tell you exactly how that's going to work. Plus, Christmas and Hanukkah are just 12 days away, and we have the most searched for gifts and where to find them. That is coming up.
First, that winter whiteout. Snowstorm stretching from the Midwest to the Northeast, affecting millions. Faith Abube starts us off from Buffalo. Good morning, Faith.
Yeah, good morning to you, George. This community here furiously digging out of the snow this morning after the storm system slammed the area in the western part of New York. Up to 3.5 feet of snow left behind. This morning, multiple travel warnings and bans that are in place, and you can see why. The snow mound, for example, getting higher and higher as the snow plows are out in force. Overnight, an Arctic blast of air sweeping across the eastern part of the country. Frigid temperatures and lake effect snow making for treacherous driving conditions in Michigan.
Drive slow and keep a distance between the car because everybody's slipping and sliding.
These firefighters nearly struck by an out-of-control box truck. You can see flipping across the road. Miraculously, no serious injuries. The powerful storm leaving a path of destruction from Wisconsin to Rhode Island.
I came home and the whole root system came out as well as the tree fell down.
New York bearing the brunt, officials declaring a state of emergency. Much of the western part of the state buried in snow, some areas getting 42 inches. Residents just starting to dig out again. Near whiteout conditions in Erie County making roads nearly impassable, causing pileups and stranding drivers in Buffalo. Some roads barely visible. Even seasoned snowplow drivers taking it slow because of the conditions.
One go around in perfect conditions is about 4 hours, but today one go around took us roughly about 7 to 8.
And Michael, conditions were so brutal yesterday that the Buffalo Bills decided to cancel their practice. For some people here in western New York, this is not yet over. They could see another 6 to 12 inches of snow by the end of the day. Michael?
That is a lot of snow. Stay safe and stay warm, Faith. Thank you so much for that. And Ginger is tracking all the winter weather for us. Hey, Ginger.
Michael, I started the morning some 30 degrees warmer than you all because that cold has certainly made it into the Northeast and all the way down into Southeast Georgia. Earlier this morning, they had frost advisories, but there's some moderation happening. Even Chicago at 3 below zero is a big improvement, and they're going to keep seeing that as we go into the weekend. But we've got a lot to talk about because there's a new storm that includes an ice storm warning. Cedar Rapids, Waterloo, Iowa, and everybody in the winter weather advisories from Kansas up through the Twin Cities over into western Illinois. Please be careful if you're traveling I-80, say, because tonight through tomorrow, it's going to be that freezing rain where you have the rain fall on a sub-freezing surface and freeze on contact, and it creates that glaze. It can be really rough on the roads. So just keep that in mind if you're traveling anywhere that's highlighted there. And also wanted to show you the pictures that are coming out of the milder temperatures, right? These are the numbers up to 80 here in Houston. Chicago back into the 50s, above average.
Yeah, okay, Ginger, thanks. For return now to an emergency landing overnight for an American Airlines flight. A passenger filmed out the window shortly after takeoff. The engine failure was caught on camera. Rhiannon Alley has the story. Good morning, Rhiannon.
Hey, good morning, George. Frightening moments for 190 passengers and 6 crew members on board a flight from New York after a bird strike forces an emergency landing. That plane was headed from LaGuardia to Charlotte. It took off around 7 o'clock last night, and then just a few minutes into the flight, look at this. You can see from the video there, taken on board the plane, a bird strikes one of the engines there, and then immediately after that, the pilot reports to air traffic control. It appears the plane suffered an engine failure. Now, that flight was then forced to redirect back to New York City, this time landing at JFK Airport. And as frightening as it was, Rebecca, fortunately, no one was hurt in this.
Yeah, thank goodness for that. Okay, Rhiannon, thank you. We turn now to the United Healthcare CEO murder. Manhattan prosecutors now presenting evidence to secure an indictment against Luigi Mangione in the killing of Brian Thompson, as we learn new details about the suspect's time behind bars and some new breaking news this morning. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky is here with more on that.
Good morning, guys. A judge in Pennsylvania has just set a hearing for December 30th, so the suspected killer could be back here in New York by the new year, while police zero in on a possible motive now.
The young man charged with murdering Brian Thompson was never a client of United Healthcare, but this morning police say they're investigating whether Luigi Mangione targeted the company because of its size. The company tells ABC News Brian Thompson's killer was not a member of United Healthcare. The NYPD telling NBC New York Mangione did, however, mention it's the 5th largest corporation in America.
We anticipate that before very long, he'll be brought back to New York, where he needs to be facing the consequences of that horrific, audacious attack on the streets of New York City.
Police sources tell ABC News at least 3 search warrants have been issued for the alleged shooter's phone, backpack, and the Manhattan hostel where he stayed. And sources tell us prosecutors have started presenting evidence to a grand jury, seeking an indictment that could strengthen their case for Mangione's extradition from Pennsylvania. A judge set a hearing for December 30th. For now, Mangione's locked in a cell nearly identical to this one. His supporters are donating tens of thousands of dollars to online legal defense funds, including one set up anonymously on Give, Send, Go. The group saying we are not here to celebrate violence, but we do believe in the constitutional right to fair legal representation. In Seattle, this chilling message appeared briefly on a road sign threatening other CEOs, the city blaming a private construction contractor. And a Florida woman charged with threatening her insurance company after it denied her claim. In a phone call, Brianna Boston allegedly said, "Delay, deny, depose. You people are next," echoing the words police say were written on the shooter's bullets.
That woman later told police she does not own a gun. She's a danger to no one. But, Michael, it shows how this shooting really has touched a nerve across the country.
It really has. And, you know, while the police have their man, they're still finding out more about his movements after the shooting.
Yeah, they're investigating, for example, whether he actually took a bus out of town, as they first thought, from up by the George Washington Bridge. Now they think they may have taken the subway down to Penn Station, taken a train to Philadelphia. It's these little details they want to button up so they have an airtight prosecution.
Okay, Aaron, thanks. We're at the latest now on the missing American man found alive in Syria. Travis Timmerman and his parents are speaking out about the horror he endured and their hopes for the future. Chief International Correspondent James Longman is on the scene in Damascus. Good morning, James.
Good morning, guys, from the Umayyad Mosque in Damascus. This is the first Friday prayers since 1971 that this country has not been ruled by an Assad. So there is a lot of excitement here. Meantime, the family of Travis Timmerman is speaking out about his escape.
This morning, the parents of missing American Travis Timmerman speaking out, recalling those first moments they heard he was found alive and safe in Syria.
What was your reaction when you found that he was safe?
I was in tears. I was so happy. I was like...
Happy tears.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'm like, this is going to be the best Christmas ever.
His family in Missouri still piecing everything together. They say they haven't heard from him in 7 months after he embarked on a trip to Europe.
My heart's been broken. since, he's been gone. But now I'm happy.
This a day after this video surfaced of the 29-year-old who was seen lying down surrounded by a group of men, and here describing how he was rescued by rebel fighters from a prison.
I was imprisoned in a cell by myself, and in the early morning of this Monday, or the Monday of this week, they took a hammer and they broke my door down.
A glimmer of hope as thousands of prisoners are freed after the overthrow of Assad's brutal regime. But still, so many remain missing, including American Austin Tice, a freelance journalist and Marine Corps veteran who was kidnapped more than a decade ago. His mother and father told our Linsey Davis they remain positive.
Now that there's a new authority in Damascus, whom I understand is interested in developing good relationships with the United States, it just feels like a great time for whoever can help Austin get home.
We explored the luxuries Assad enjoyed while so many suffered at his private home.
It's been completely looted.
Small glimpses of family life.
The Assad family regime.
And this shocking discovery deep underground, an escape route.
And then we find this tunnel that goes deep under his home.
At prayers today, Rebel Chief Golani leading the celebration. Hope for a new generation. We suffered for 60 years, he says. Finally, it's over.
So huge excitement here on this day of prayer, but I think it's also clear that there is danger ahead for this country and possibly a sectarian conflict along religious lines. That is the danger that is plaguing Syria right now. Guys.
All right, James, thank you so much for that. And we're going to turn now to New York and New Jersey senators expressing urgent concern over those drone sightings, demanding federal agencies brief them on the growing issue. Ariel Reshef is here now with more for us. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you, Michael. This situation is distressing not only to officials and law enforcement, but of course to the residents in these areas where these aircraft have been spotted. Now, members of the president's own party are blasting the administration's lack of transparency and action.
Night after night for weeks, this menacing sight in the skies above the Northeast. But this morning, the White House, FBI, and Homeland Security downplaying any potential threat to public safety or national security.
Upon review of available imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully.
The Biden administration saying it has no evidence that these aircraft were sent by a foreign adversary. But that hasn't quelled concerns from some New Jersey officials.
I'm incredulous about that. That is ridiculous. I would invite Mr. Kirby to Mine Hill. Come on out, and you can count him with me all night.
That frustration echoed by members of Congress on both sides of the aisle.
They should be shot down if necessary. The lack of information is absolutely unacceptable.
In a strongly worded letter to the FBI, DHS, and FAA, senators from New York and New Jersey expressing urgent concern. Drone experts suggest the concern may not be one for national security, but rather for privacy.
I question the rights of someone to fly over populated areas with cameras trained on the people below them. Am I worried in the sense of national security? Based on what I've heard, the answer is no.
And there's still no clarity on where these aircraft are coming from. An expert we spoke to said that the fact that these aircraft have flown freely near sensitive areas may indicate that they are not foreign and that the military is aware of them. The White House says it will continue to investigate, as will we. Guys.
Absolutely. Good to get some concrete answers here. Okay, Ariel, thank you. We turn now to the newly minted University of North Carolina head coach, Bill Belichick, formally introduced as coach, and we learn why the man who conquered the NFL is going back to school. Will Reeve, you're here to answer that very question. Nice to see you.
Sure am. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, all. In their wildest dreams, UNC football fans, even just a few days ago, couldn't have imagined that Bill Belichick, greatest NFL coach there ever was, who'd only ever coached in the NFL, would come to their program that's been mediocre at best for years. But there he was in Chapel Hill, smiling at a press conference. Another shocker there, being announced as head coach. It's the real deal.
This morning, six-time Super Bowl winning head coach Bill Belichick officially introduced as the next head coach of the University of North Carolina.
I always wanted to coach in football, coaching college football.
The 72-year-old Belichick spent his entire career in the NFL, but is now headed back to school, signing a 5-year deal worth $10 million a season.
had some good years in the NFL. This is really kind of a dream come true.
Belichick has the second most wins in NFL history. He spent a few of his earliest years in Chapel Hill.
It's great to come back home to Carolina and back in an environment that I really grew up in.
His father, Steve, was an assistant coach for the Tar Heels in the 1950s, just after Bill was born. Bill even pulling out his father's sweatshirt during the press conference.
You can tell I like it, right? I've kept it a long time.
Belichick ingratiating himself with UNC fans right away.
One story I always heard was Billy's first words were, "Beat Duke."
After being fired by the New England Patriots at the end of last season, the coach, famous for his terse press conferences, had seemingly found a groove as a football analyst, but says he yearned to get back on the sidelines.
When you love what you do, it's not work. I love what I do. I love coaching. I love building a team, working with the assistants, game planning, the game itself.
And Tom Brady, Belichick's former QB, congratulating his old coach, saying the Tar Heel way is about to become a thing. Long way to go for the Tar Heels. They finished in 13th place in their conference this past season.
Well, we'll see how he handles that big game last night in the NFL.
Yeah, and a huge catch. You got to see this. An incredible feat of strength and concentration and athleticism from Rams star receiver Puka Nacua against the 49ers. He catches the ball here against the helmet of Charvarius Ward. Strahan's having glorious flashbacks to David Tyree in that Super Bowl. Rams go on to win 12-6. Their playoff hopes very much alive. The Niners' struggles continue, and they got a lot of work to do to make the playoffs again.
Yeah, 12-6. A lot of offense in that game.
Yeah, right. No touchdowns.
But Puka's a great player.
Yeah,
wow, what a great player.
Thank you, Will. Yep. Coming up, never-before-seen clip of JonBenet Ramsey's parents talking about the hours after her murder. Deborah Roberts here with the story.
George, John and Patsy Ramsey sat down with Barbara Walters back then and gave her details about the ransom note that Patsy found before they knew their daughter was dead. You're going to see it here first.
All right, and just in time for one of the busiest travel seasons of the year, United Airlines' new luggage tracking system connecting their customer service agents with passengers using AirTags.
Yes, please. Plus, with just 12 days until the holiday, we'll tell you about the most searched gifts, where you can still get them, and how to get them on time.
Coming up, more than 2.6 million Stanley Cups have been recalled. We're going to give you all the details on the potential dangers and the models to check. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to GMA. It certainly feels like winter here in New York, but that is not stopping our viewers. These great guests outside our studio in Times Square, braving the cold. We were just out there chatting with them from all over the country. A girls' trip is there. There's, what is it, the Pink Bus?
It's called the Pink Bus.
So there's a
Bus Mystery Trip.
Pink
That's
Bus
right.
Mystery Trip.
And they're from North Dakota.
Well, they're used to the cold then.
It's cold out
Here's
there.
the headlines we're following right now. That cold weather is affecting millions with an Arctic blast from the Great Lakes to the Northeast. Heavy snow is stalling travel, causing accidents. Multiple travel bans and warnings are in effect right now. Also right now, a battle over evidence in the Idaho College murders case. Brian Kohberger's attorneys want key evidence excluded at trial, saying investigators illegally obtained it. Prosecutors are now asking a judge to deny that request. Kohberger is scheduled to begin trial in August for the 2022 murders of 4 college students.
And a wild crash near San Francisco was caught on camera. Take a look at the man just dodges an out-of-control car. The driver jumped the curb and crashed into a house. Police say the person behind the wheel suffered a medical emergency, but everyone, thankfully, is okay. And finally, this one's for you, my guy, George Stephanopoulos. Meet the youngest ever chess champion. 18-year-old Gukesh Domaraju from India beat the defending champion in a dramatic match in Singapore. When the victory was confirmed, the team broke into tears. We can understand that. He wins $2.5 million as the prize, and there are already celebrations for him back in India. George probably going to be popping a bottle of champagne after this.
It was a dramatic match. You know how he's going to celebrate? He's going bungee jumping.
Okay. All right, one way to celebrate when you're 18 years old.
Yep.
Now we're a little older, I can tell you that. And we got a lot more ahead, including how United wants to help you keep track of your luggage just in time for the holiday travel season. That is all coming up.
Right now to the JonBenet Ramsey investigation and a never-before-seen clip from an interview with her parents. Deborah Roberts here with the latest. Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning, George. Who can forget that name, JonBenet, and the tragedy? A little girl mysteriously found dead in her own home the day after Christmas. Well, tonight on 2020, for the very first time, you're going to see a clip of John and Patsy Ramsey talking with our Barbara Walters back then about finding a ransom note before JonBenet's body was even discovered.
It's a cold case that has grabbed the headlines for nearly 3 decades.
We have a kidnapping. Hurry, please.
6-year-old pageant queen JonBenet Ramsey found dead by her father John in their Boulder, Colorado home on the day after Christmas in 1996. The Ramsey family long suspected in the crime. Here, her mother Patsy being interrogated by police more than a year later.
You know, quit screwing around asking me about things that are ridiculous and let's find the person that did this.
The family was cleared by police of any wrongdoing, but it would take 12 years after the crime. Now, for the first time, a never-before-seen clip from Barbara Walters' interview with John and Patsy Ramsey about a crucial piece of evidence, a ransom note demanding money or else.
The ransom note asked for an odd figure, $118,000. That was a bonus that you had received.
Well, that was one of the theories that I came up with, that it was close to the net amount I'd received that year as a bonus. 118 means something to the killer. We know that. We believe that. Whether it's tied to my bonus or something only the killer knows, we don't know.
Did you know that your husband got this kind of a bonus?
Not at the time, no.
No one was ever arrested for the crime. Law enforcement says tips are still coming in every day.
Someone killed this 6-year-old child.
Now, the new Netflix documentary, Cold Case, Who Killed JonBenet Ramsey, provoking new questions about the investigation by the Boulder police. John Ramsey wants authorities to take a new look at the evidence.
There's been a number of old cold cases solved using this genealogy research where they go into the public sphere and say, oh, this is not a match, but it's close. Let's do a reverse family tree.
Ramsey may be getting his wish. Sources close to the investigation telling ABC News that progress is being made and that a team of experts is now combing through the remaining evidence using modern tools and techniques.
Look, just tell us, are you using one of these very cutting-edge labs to do additional DNA testing, if you are doing additional DNA testing? That's all I need to know.
And so many people want to know, of course, could there finally be a light at the end of the tunnel for this family 3 decades later? Well, tonight we're going to walk you through this investigation, and we're going to have some new details from John Ramsey. And, of course, the full report tonight on 2020, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. On 2020.
All these years, so much fascination. Still amazing they haven't solved this case.
Absolutely. So many people saw a little beauty queen for the very first time, so it captivated the nation and still does.
All right, Deb, thank you so much. Be watching for sure. And we're going to turn now, as we head into the busy holiday travel season, United Airlines become the first major carrier to use Apple's AirTags to track lost bags. It's a problem travelers know all too well. Consumer correspondent Becky Worley joined us with more. Good morning to you, Becky.
Michael, good morning. In case you think there's nothing new in tech, think again. The AirTag, a $24 GPS tracking dot thrown into your suitcase, could save your next vacation and help you avoid the treacherous fate of losing a bag when you travel.
This morning, a new way to track lost luggage. United Airlines now able to accept location data from AirTags you put inside your luggage.
I'm just waiting on a bag. It says it's here, but it is not here.
Van Scott put an AirTag in his bag.
The AirTag says it's right here.
But it's
not quite here.
In the past, Van might not have been able to use the AirTag info because airlines had no way of taking in that live location data and sharing it with their baggage handlers. But now, Apple creating a shareable link for customers with real-time location data you can give to the airline.
That's when you would fire up the Find My app. I'm going to look for the luggage tag. I've named it Becky's luggage. And then I'm going to scroll down to where it says Lost AirTag. You'll see I have Share Item Location. At this point, it's going to generate a link. I share link,
And now I can airdrop it, text it, or mail it to the customer service agent. Or if United sends out a notification that my bag is lost, I can paste that right into the app.
99% of the bags arrive with the customers or before the customer. But those 1% of customers that do not have their bags, we want to make sure that we can track.
United's saying once the bag is found or after 7 days, the shared link is disabled for privacy protection. Beyond the friendly skies, Apple says that Delta and more than 15 other airlines are set to go live with AirTag compatibility soon. And good news for Van. With the AirTag telling him the bag was somewhere in the airport, the customer service agent was able to direct him to the odd-sized baggage claim, where he found his bag.
That was user error on my part. I didn't realize it would be over there.
That's cool, though.
Big fan of the AirTag.
All right, good
Awesome.
job. Thanks.
Take care.
Now, you do need to have your phone updated for this to work, but back to December and the upcoming holiday travel rush. United tells us there's also an old school hack. Don't forget about putting a red ribbon on your suitcase, or even something goofy like a peace sign sticker or something like that. Most bags taken are because people mistake them for their own luggage, guys.
No, yep, we've seen that happen before.
You may want to put an AirTag on your kids too sometimes when you're in the airport.
Absolutely.
It's really busy. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Becky. Now, with the countdown to Christmas, just 12 days to go, and we are helping you navigate the delicate balance between tracking down the most popular gifts and getting them on time. Elizabeth Schulze is here. You don't have to quite worry about this yet for baby Schulze. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. We are shopping for two this season, and reason to buy double the stuff, I think. And, you know, we've been looking through some of the best sellers this year, guys. Toys are on the list. They're high on my list, so we're going to walk you through it. These are the Adobe Analytics kind of did the digging for us. Here's the number one, the Tony box. And actually, this is very popular in a household. We love it. Among the toddler crowd, you gotta love it. It's kind of like the modern day CD player. Basically, instead of a CD, you have these action figures you put on top. They play songs, tell you stories. Also high up on the list this year, for adults and for kids, is the Nintendo Switch. And the Apple Watch, another big popular, always a big one at the Christmas time.
How do you find them?
Okay, so we've been doing a little bit of work with Google's new AI shopping tool to try to find the best deals and also figure out where you can get these in stock. Try it out. It's actually pretty easy. What you do, you just Google the product. At the top of your results, click on shopping, and then you're going to select the sale filter. From there, you can pick get it today, and then you can actually pick an option on that says nearby, and it'll show you on Google Maps where those products are in the store by you, where things are in stock, if you want to go get it in store if you're running low on time. Going to our list here, so let's figure out how these results actually worked. For the Tony box, saw a couple of results, couple sales. The Tony's website itself has this $20 off, but Walmart, best deal here, $30 off for that toy. That's right now, you can get it for $69. When you look at the Nintendo Switch Lite, another very popular one, typically this gift sells for $200. We are seeing it a little bit more discounted at Walmart too, but Google's search results directed me to GameStop for a refurbished version, $30 off, not somewhere you would think to look, but something we got a little help with from that shopping tool. And then taking a look at the Apple Watch SE, this is the sport band version of this. It'll be $250 when you buy it through Apple's website, but we are seeing some discounts on this one right now too. Best Buy, $199. Best deal I could find you through Google Shopping was $60 off, $189 on Amazon, and you do get pretty fast shipping with that one too, which is a little bit helpful this time.
Well, speaking of shipping deadlines.
Yeah, well,
what you got?
It is crunch time, okay? So we are up against the deadline. We've been talking about how you gotta pay attention if you wanna get your packages in the mail and get them there by Christmas. So today is the last day. You can get those gifts in through FedEx ground shipping. That's the cheapest FedEx option, and you wanna take advantage of that for UPS ground. Probably wanna get those packages in the mail this weekend. If not Monday, check the website to make sure where you're going in your location. UPS, December 18th, a little more time. But then once we get into the 19th of December, 6 days away, guys, you're really going to start paying more. Last day, December 23rd, you're going to pay more for your shipping for your gift at that point. Probably don't want to wait that long, guys.
No, you don't want to wait that long. Thanks very much. Lara is back with Play of the Day. We have some superheroes teaming up.
Yeah, we do. Good morning, everybody. So Ryan Reynolds is back in character as Marvel superhero Deadpool. He's enchanted the internet with a new video, teaming up with none other than the fierce and fearless Linda Carter. Check this out.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We're going to help eliminate sick kids by raising money for Sick Kids Hospital.
What do you need me to do?
Don't be so obtuse.
So obtuse. The thing, if you don't mind.
The thing.
Come on, lady, give us the sugar.
Yes.
Stand back, here I go.
It's happening. She's gonna do it!
Who did this?
The DC lawyers, I know it. Yeah, it's probably the same guy that got Cavill and that other Batman. Let's ride.
So clever. And it's the 6th year in a row that Reynolds has launched his Sweater Love campaign for the hospital for sick children in Toronto. This year, his wife, Blake Lively, will match all donations up to $500,000 until Christmas Eve. So please head to Sick Kids Foundation website to learn more, guys.
That is a great gift for anyone for the holidays.
Yeah,
Give
absolutely.
a donation. Thanks, Lara. Coming up, Ginger's in Houston. Hey, Ginge.
Oh, I can't wait to introduce you to the whole family. That's Joy, that's Shawnee, and you'll see Kirby, the 1-month-old. Stay with us here at the Houston Zoo.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. Whiteout. Arctic blast from the Great Lakes to the northeast. Heavy snow turns travel treacherous. Roads and highways lined with accidents. And the wind chill sending temperatures plunging.
Country star Morgan Wallen facing reckless endangerment and other charges after throwing a chair off the roof of a Nashville bar. The plea deal he has just made.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. We're rocking around the Christmas tree with GMA's Jolly Holiday Countdown.
Everybody come out quick, look at the lights!
Lori B is lighting up Times Square with all the right stuff for everyone on your list to stay comfy and cozy all season long. And we have 2 words, charcuterie chalet.
Gingerbread houses are so last year. It turned out so cute.
We're whipping up the holiday food trends, slaying social media with just 12 days to go until Christmas.
And we're also rocking into the weekend with Timothy Chalamet and Elle Fanning.
Oh, where have you been, my darling young one?
Stars of the Golden Globe nominated movie, A Complete Unknown. As they say,
Good morning, America.
Live in Times Square, this is GMA.
Good morning to those two as well. Good morning to you on this Friday morning. And you are looking live at Kirby, the adorable newborn baby elephant with Sister Joy and Mama Shawnee. Kirby is almost a month old, and we're seeing her first right here on GMA. Ginger is in my hometown of Houston at the zoo. She's going to bring that to us. Looking forward to that. It's coming up.
That is very cute. Also ahead, country music star Morgan Wallen in Nashville in a courtroom there facing charges after he threw a chair off a bar rooftop. We're going to tell you what happened. Plus, we have the details on that massive Stanley Cup recall, the models you need to check this morning. That's coming up.
First, look at the top stories breaking at 8. We start with the winter whiteout. Snowstorm stretching from the Midwest to the Northeast, affecting millions. Faith Abube is in Orchard Park with the latest. Good morning, Faith.
Yeah, good morning to you, George. This community furiously digging out of the snow this morning after the western New York area got slammed with up to 3.5 feet of snow yesterday. This morning, there are multiple travel bans and warnings that are in effect. And you can see why. The snow mound here getting higher and higher with the snow plows out in force. But it wasn't just here in western New York. Take a look at this video in Michigan. The frigid temperatures and lake effect snow creating treacherous driving conditions. Some firefighters nearly struck by an out-of-control box truck. Miraculously, though, no one was seriously injured, even though that truck was flipping multiple times on that road. But the powerful storm system did leave a path of destruction and pileups from Wisconsin to Rhode Island. But New York really got the brunt of it. Officials declaring a state of emergency here in western New York. The conditions were so brutal yesterday that the Buffalo Bills decided to cancel their practice yesterday. For some people here, this is not yet over. They could see another 6 to 12 inches of snow before this is over today. Back to you, Michael.
All right, Faith, thank you so much for that. Now we're going to turn to country star Morgan Wallen, taking a plea deal after throwing a chair off a roof of a Nashville bar. Will Reeve is back with the details. Hey, Will.
Hey there, Michael. Morgan Wallen threw a chair off a 6-story Nashville bar back in April, and he was charged with reckless endangerment and disorderly conduct. It could have landed him in prison for 2 years. But in court yesterday, Wallen entered a conditional plea. He'll spend 7 days in a DUI education center and be on probation for 2 years. If he follows the plea agreement, the offenses could be expunged from his record. Now, Wallen is by many metrics the biggest thing in country music and one of the biggest music stars of any genre. His One Thing at a Time tour is the highest grossing tour in country music history, and he just won Entertainer of the Year at the CMA Awards last month. Now, Wallen's lawyers released a statement on his behalf saying, quote, Mr. Wallen has cooperated fully with authorities throughout these last 8 months, directly communicating and apologizing to all involved. Mr. Wallen remains committed to making a positive impact through his music and his foundation. Rebecca.
All right, Will, thank you. We turn now to a GMA consumer alert, an important recall to tell you about. Stanley, the maker of those popular cups, is recalling millions of its travel mugs. And Rhiannon Alley joins us with more. And there's a lot of cupboards. People got to check them this morning.
Absolutely, yes. Stanley cups are likely on a lot of people's wish list this holiday season, but the company is warning its millions of customers about a burn hazard through a new recall. Stanley says that around 2.6 million of its travel mugs could pose a burn hazard. It involves the switchback and trigger action models, the 12, 16, and 20 ounce models. So here's the problem. The company says the lid on the ones you see, they can shrink when they're exposed to heat. So that means if you're drinking hot coffee or tea, for example, the lid can actually come off while you're drinking it and then burn your mouth. And this has already happened to Stanley fans worldwide. They have received more than 90 reports of the lids detaching, resulting in 38 burn injuries. Some of them had to be treated. Now, if you think you may have one, it's pretty easy. You just contact Stanley for a replacement lid. Now, Stanley has been around for 111 years. It's exploded in popularity the past couple of years, and that's thanks to its quencher tumblers going viral, of course. So the good news is those quencher tumblers are not affected by this recall, so teens everywhere can breathe a sigh of relief.
And just get the lid. You just call them. It's that simple.
It's that easy.
Thanks, Rhiannon.
All right, thank you. A lot of people out there happy it's that easy. Appreciate that. And this morning, we have some great news. Dick Vitale is cancer-free. The broadcasting legend shared the good news online, saying, quote, Santa came early as Dr. Rick Brown called and said that my PET scan at 7 a.m. came back clean of cancer. Vitale has had 4 bouts with cancer since 2021 and had surgery to remove cancerous lymph nodes in his neck earlier this year. He says he is looking forward to getting back in the booth this fall, and we are looking forward to that as well. Good
What
for
a
Dick.
great, good for him.
That is great news.
The kind of call you love to get from the doctor.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Coming up in our GMA Morning Menu, the new study finding that women of color are disproportionately impacted by breast cancer. The details this morning.
Also, had we hear from Timothy Chalamet and Elle Fanning about their new movie, A Complete Unknown. And Timothy tells us about the lookalike contest that went viral.
Plus, it is Taylor Swift's birthday, and we have a very special celebration planned for the superstar that is coming up in pop news. And Lara's with Lori Bergamotto. Hey, Lara.
Hello, hello. So it's the Jolly Holiday Countdown, and Lori B has found the right stuff for Christmas morning and beyond. Comfy and cozy pajamas and so much more coming up right here on GMA.
Our set is ready for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. And we're back now with our GMA cover story and a health alert about a new study on breast cancer showing the disease is disproportionately impacting and killing women of color. Deborah Roberts is back with details. Good morning again, Deborah.
Good morning, Michael. You and I have been talking because our lives have been touched by cancer, and for years we've celebrated progress in the fight against cancer, particularly breast cancer. But a new study out just yesterday suggests that the numbers are going in the wrong direction, specifically for women of color. Well, now experts are in a mad dash to understand why.
This morning, a concerning new study revealing a spike in advanced breast cancer diagnoses across the U.S., with women of color bearing the brunt of the inequities.
Breast cancer is a huge problem for all women, but it is a particular crisis for Black women in particular. They just have higher rates of breast cancer death and higher rates of advanced disease, and it really needs to be addressed.
Dr. Deborah Monticello and colleague Dr. R. Edric Hendrick are authors of the study, tracking data from nearly 80 million women over 17 years, revealing that Black women are 55% more likely to be diagnosed with advanced breast cancer than white women. They attribute these numbers to systemic barriers, including limited access to preventative care and early detection.
We know that, the groups that have the least resources, we found that they really fell out during the pandemic.
For Chantel Lane, the breast cancer battle was literally generational.
My mother, Cynthia Jackson, my grandmother, Barbara Carter, and my great-grandmother, Cora, all suffered from and battled breast cancer in some form or fashion, twice each.
While she herself has not been diagnosed, early access to care and navigating the healthcare system while Black was something she says they all struggled with.
That was a huge issue for my mom. She said to me, I feel like I'm dying and no one's listening.
Now, in hopes of making change, the American Cancer Society conducting the Voices Study, which stands for Views on Improving Cancer Experiences, a 5-year national effort to understand why Black women are disproportionately impacted by cancer and to identify and overcome barriers to care. Chantel taking part.
Black women are built different, right? So our health care has to be different. The only way to do that is if we step forward and provide information fully to those that are asking for it and wanting it.
And these kinds of studies are critical. Many experts say that the disparity in outcomes for Black women could very well stem, at least in part, from the lack of involving them in studies and clinical trials. And we've all been talking about that. So many other factors, of course, at work. But that is one of the things that is very important.
What you said earlier, that the numbers going the wrong way.
Wrong direction.
Yep.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much for that, Deb.
Blair is here with a special footrest.
Yes.
For Pop News.
Just kicking back, relaxing. The usual. Yes, I feel fine. Thank you, George, for asking. All is well. Let's get to Pop News, shall we? Because it's a very special morning, George.
All right.
Get ready. We're going to begin with Academy Award-winning actress Diane Keaton switching lanes, releasing her very first holiday single, guys. Her first single, period. She dropped this song. It's called First Christmas, just after Thanksgiving. And this morning, she is debuting the official music video just for us. So here, everybody, is your first look.
It's a silent night. It's another year. The first Christmas without you here.
Beautiful. First Christmas is streaming everywhere right now. The full music video drops today on YouTube. Congratulations to Diane Keaton. She sure does.
Remember Annie Hall?
She's she did. She's a talented woman. And of course, the iconic clothing. Always love to see that. Hey, also this morning, we want to wish a very happy birthday to Taylor Swift, everybody. It is in fact December 13th, right? So she turned 35 today. And in her honor, we did attempt a challenge set up by our sneakiest, swiftiest, Swiftie of all, our very own George Stephanopoulos. Yeah. George, here's a reminder. Here's what you did. Here's what you did.
Shake it off, and I'm going to give an idea to our producers. We can probably do a show where we reference a song in every introduction to every story.
Don't challenge it.
I know.
Don't challenge it. They will do it.
They will do it. Simone just said she's in.
Simone was in, George.
Yes.
And we knew you were trouble, but we took the bait, and you heard that ding, right? Well, you know what? This challenge has turned out to be a real love story for us. We know Taylor loves an Easter egg, and so do we. In fact, we already planted some. Check out some of our anchor intros from earlier this morning. Take a look.
In their wildest dreams.
Hey, Rebecca, don't blame me.
There's a problem travelers know all too well.
Don't forget about putting a red ribbon on your suitcase or even something goofy like a peace sign sticker.
We are helping you navigate the delicate balance.
He's enchanted the internet with a new video, teaming up with none other than the fierce and fearless Linda Carter. Check this out. See,
wow,
George?
well played, Simone. That was amazing.
You thought it was over? Nope, think again. The answer is no. We are not out of the woods just yet. We decided to Taylorize some teases for the rest of the show, so hope you can tolerate it. If not, you're on your own, kid. All right, so are you ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Coming up, GMA. Coming up on GMA, grab your cardigan because Lori B is here with the right stuff. It's all about comfy clothes. Also coming up, these two will never go out of style. Timothée Chalamet and Elle Fanning talking about their Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown. Plus, you need to calm down and we're here to help. Calm App CEO David Coe joins us to talk about his new book. How do we do?
Well done. Bravo.
I have to give a shout out to the masterminds behind the segment. Our writers, there they are. And producers behind the scenes, they're huge Swifties. As for me, yeah, guilty of sin. George, we thought it would take like a fortnight to write all of these puns, but it turns out it was pretty easy thanks to all of Taylor's titles. So thank you for the epiphany. And happy birthday, Taylor Swift.
Happy birthday. And no bad blood.
No, thank you. Very well done. We can go on and on and on, but we won't because we do have to switch gears because we want to talk about another love story, if you will. This one coming out of the Houston Zoo where Kirby, the baby elephant, was just born 4 weeks ago. He's already spreading holiday cheer throughout the city. Ginger Zee, I'm so jealous. She is there at the Houston Zoo with that big bundle of joy. Good morning to you, Ginge.
Yeah, I don't know if Taylor Swift sings a song about elephants, but she should, especially after being introduced to Kirby. Look at little Kirby, 1 month old, her sister Joy, mom Shawnee, and I want to introduce you to a very special guest and someone who I love your title more than anything I've heard. Elephant Supervisor here at the Houston Zoo. Kristen Wendell, I'm so great to be with you. Can you please tell us how Kirby is doing?
Yes.
1 month in.
Yes, so she's 4 weeks old today and she's doing excellent. She's spent time with everyone in the herd, so she's getting along with all of our female family group. She's gaining lots of weight, which we really like to see. She's nursing often. She's gained about 60 pounds since she was born.
Okay.
Normal weight gain for elephants.
Great.
Maybe a little on the higher side, so she's doing really well.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and so with the holidays coming up, I know that there's a whole group, which I am joining, called the Kirby Crew online, and they're watching the milestones. So what's going on headed into her first Christmas?
So we're just looking for that bonding time with mom, and something that we're sharing on our social media a lot, which is a lot of fun to see. So she's getting used to her trunk. You can kind of see her in the background where she's starting to pick things up. Yeah. She won't eat solid foods until she's about 4 months old, but she's learning how to use that trunk, taking lots of naps in the yard, just spending time with the family.
We love it. More Kirby, the better. And she's actually mimicking, I just learned, what her mom and sister are doing, not yet putting the food in her mouth. So fun. So thank you, Kristen. And guys, you got to come see Kirby.
Yeah, we
That looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm so
Kirby's
happy
nap
she's
time
well.
kind of feels like nap time in our house. A lot of movement, not a lot of sleep. Thanks, Ginge. And thank you, Lara. Now it's time for the right stuff, and with the first day of winter just over a week away, it is time to get cozy. Whether you are looking for holiday gifts or yourself, contributor Lori B has ways to look warm and stay warm this holiday season. Hello.
I do.
Hello, my friend. It is so good to see you.
So good to see you.
This is kind of what I want to be in right now.
I know. I saw your eyes light up when you saw this on set. So this is from Spanx. This is their Air Essentials. This has completely gone viral because Oprah has said that it's one of her favorite things. And you know, when Oprah christens it, it means it's really good. We actually had our Sherry from our audio team model this for us. So you can see her there.
Sherry.
Now, Sherry's a girl who's always on the go. This is perfect for someone who's always on the go because, Rebecca, go ahead and feel that.
Yeah, it feels great, but it looks so chic too.
You don't have to sacrifice style for comfort. This is made of spacer fabric. You know when you put a car seat, like the cover that's on the car seat, it's so soft and breathable? That's what this fabric is.
Okay.
So it's just purely breathable, lightweight, you can move in it. This comes in myriad colors and styles. We are obsessed with this from Spanx.
And it drapes nicely
and
too, I have to
really
say.
Does.
Sherry looks great.
It's a perfect gift for somebody on the go.
Guys.
Another person on the go is the men in our lives, right? So this is from Worry. This is has like a cult-like following, this brand. We actually had producer Harold Daniel Lopez, who I follow him like a cult worshiper. I love Harold. Look at him in his Worry head to toe. That's the Dream Knit. It has 4-way stretch. So it's going to be really breathable again, and it's moisture wicking. So this is great if somebody, you know, like they say from tea time to train time, and that is really true because the men can really wear it all day long. They have lots of different options there, so you'll want to check that
Lara
out.
turned me on to Worry. She wears their pants, and they're so nice.
Yes, they do have women's as well, so thank you for that tip, Lara. Okay, now we're going to talk about Tipsy Elves.
Okay.
This is really fun. I
Nice
know.
name.
So you can wear them as pajamas if you'd like, but they're really meant for just having some fun, being casual,
Going to a party.
loungewear. Going to a party. Of course, they come in really like fun, whimsical styles. We have the gingerbread here, and then we have the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then we have Sarah, producer Sarah, and her husband Barat. They look adorable.
Sarah and Barat,
These
looking great.
are, I mean, they are really festive and fun, but they're high quality. Like if you feel them, really
There's some
well
heft
made.
there.
Exactly. Okay. Speaking of quality, I know you know this brand.
Yes.
Hannah Anderson.
Yes.
Every parent out there knows this brand
Absolutely.
because their pajamas are unparalleled in quality. We have the Batista family who modeled this for us.
Aww.
What we love about these Happy Hannahs, as I like to call them, is that they come in a million different patterns and prints. So whatever you're celebrating this season, or if you just want something that's in a really fun winter pattern, you can find that there. They have everything from men, women, children, obviously. They even have cute little bandanas for your dog. If you're a dog parent,
So cute.
you will love those as well. And then, Rebecca, I have one more for you.
This is the one I can't get over.
Okay. So a lot of people on set were like, what is this?
Yeah, right?
This is the Selk bag. This is,
Selk bag.
think about like a wearable sleeping bag.
Yes.
And that's what this is, you guys. We had art director Leslie wear this and model this for us when she was skiing in Vermont. It keeps you so warm. She attested to how warm this kept her in the snow. And what's great about it too, Rebecca, is you can zip off the bottom.
Okay.
So that it just becomes
That's
a puffer
very
jacket.
smart.
It also has zipper booties. So if you're not a skier or you live with a man who doesn't like to turn the heat on, like me, this will save you money in your energy bill as well. So these are great. They've gone viral on TikTok. Really, we have something comfy and cozy for absolutely everyone.
This would have served me well as a kid. My dad never liked to turn the thermostat up, and every time I turn it up, he'd turn it back down.
Well, my whole family has one now, Rebecca, so if you ever need to borrow it, you let me know.
Thank you, Lori. And coming up, Golden Globe nominee Timothée Chalamet and Elle Fanning on their new movie, A Complete Unknown. And of course, all these items are shoppable on our website. You can just check out the QR code right there. We're hopping in a sleeping bag, folks.
Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
We're back now with one of the movies getting big award season buzz, A Complete Unknown. It already has Golden Globe nominations, including one for Timothée Chalamet as Bob Dylan. Deborah Roberts talked to him and his co-star, Elle Fanning.
Michael, you took the words out of my mouth because the buzz, and this film really is pretty great. It is getting all this attention, and it hasn't even opened yet, of course. Timothée Chalamet getting high praise for his portrayal of Bob Dylan, even from the legendary singer himself. He and co-star Elle Fanning, who are just so nice, say the film was nothing short of life-changing for them. How much did you really know about Bob Dylan?
I knew little about Bob Dylan. He was a friend of my father's growing up who had a striking black and white portrait on the wall of his home of Bob Dylan, sort of a cryptic, mystic gaze, and I didn't know who this man was. And as I got into the press conferences, into the music of the film, of this character, I fell in love with him. His music is the music of life.
Oh, where have you been, my darling young one? I stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains.
It's a role of a lifetime for Oscar nominee Timothée Chalamet, who channels a young Bob Dylan from up-and-coming folk musician to global rock superstar.
You can be beautiful, you can be ugly, but you can't complain.
Is it intimidating at all to step into the shoes of somebody who's so legendary and who's still alive?
Yeah, massively intimidating. People, when they respect and love an icon of culture like Bob Dylan, like Willy Wonka, they get extremely protective because they don't want to see a young ignorant mess it up. But I can tell you on this, we had a tremendous cast. Elle Fanning is beautiful in this movie. She's heartbreaking.
You came here with nothing but a guitar. You never talk about your family, your past.
You've got the civil rights movement, you've got activism, you've got poetry. I mean, this was a real moment in time for you to portray these characters.
That was such a crucial time period. And for me as an actor, it was just a nice reminder of, I don't know, very inspiring to know to go with your instincts and follow your heart, and you can trust yourself.
Elle Fanning playing the passionate activist who inspired Dylan's social conscience and stole his heart. The two stars joining me on the small Greenwich Village stage at Cafe Wa, where Dylan once mesmerized audiences.
That's where we started in 1961, coming to Greenwich Village, to this place right here, to the Cafe Wa, where a lot of folk musicians at the time were trying to get their careers going.
Let's see, no one wants to hear what a kid wrote last month.
Well, I like your songs.
Was there a certain amount of pressure in how to get her right, and how did you dig to find her?
I think the challenge for me was that I'm playing someone that isn't as well known. She's really there out of a pure love for Bob, and she was a real activist of the time and very politically involved, and it wasn't until Bob met Suze in life that he kind of became more politically involved, and I just wanted to show her strength.
And the seas will split and the ship will hit, and the sands on the shoreline will be shaking.
Chalamet himself playing guitar and performing 40 songs throughout the film.
All the instruments is live, the harmonica's live, the singing's live. That was a bit of a war in the beginning of the movie. You know, the music production team, that was frightening to them because they thought I would maybe play off tempo, but the director had my back.
The first time that I saw Timothy perform as Bob and fully kind of embodying him, I was moved to tears. I wasn't even acting, like the camera wasn't on my face, but like watching him perform these songs.
Bob Dylan actually posted calling you a brilliant actor.
Yeah, one of the most affirming moments of my life, truly. He's a man of few words, so any of those words spent saying, hey, good job, young man, I'll take that with me forever.
Have you had a chance to meet Dylan?
Never met Bob.
Would you want to now, having played him?
You know, I go back and forth on it. I revere the man. His work and his public profiles have influenced my life for 5 years now, and yet he's given us everything he needs to give us, and me, not as for the opportunity to play him, just his music and his art.
Hardest part about making this film?
I don't know. The hardest part was stopping, was letting it go. I've never pushed myself so much as an actor as far as stretching to this man's voice, the way he carried himself. So letting it go felt like, you know, leaving a part of me behind. This was one of my favorite roles I've ever done.
And it was a breathtaking performance. Chalamet trained for years for this role, working with a guitar teacher, a harmonica teacher, body movement coach. He went all in, which kind of seems to be his MO, even off camera with fun. He surprised fans recently in Greenwich Village where they were holding a look-alike contest. You guys might remember that. It sparked a viral moment. And he had so much fun with that. He actually threatened to send one of those lookalikes to the interview if he was too tired. But thankfully he didn't. A Complete Unknown, of course, will be in theaters on Christmas Day. And I have to tell you, it is really, really spectacular.
Oh, that's great to hear. He's
really
such a nice young man.
He really is. One of our favorites here at GMA. All right, thank you for that, Deb. Appreciate that. Been working you a lot today.
I'm going home now.
I'm going home.
Happy Friday. Please don't. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Now with GMA's Jolly Holiday Countdown. You know, I just want to start singing, it's a holly jolly Christmas. All right, but alas, Lori B has been cooking up some of the year's hottest holiday food trends. Boy, has she been cooking with this one. Lori, talk to us about the roof on that house.
Well, that's right, Lara. I have been working overtime in my satellite Santa or salami workshop and testing out the charcuterie chalet and popping cranberry holiday recipes that have gone viral. Take a look.
The hottest holiday food trends are slaying social media. So I channeled my inner elf and gave a few of the greatest hits a try in Lori's workshop.
Okay. Yep.
Well, I did not think these were going to be so good.
First up, fresh cranberries turned into candy-like creations. Popping cranberries.
I'm curious to see if it's as easy as everyone says and if they taste as good as they look.
First, we'll rinse our cranberries and douse them in pineapple juice. Next, we'll cover them in powdered sugar and the secret ingredient, strawberry gelatin mix. Once all the cranberries are covered, give it a good shake.
So I enlisted a little helper for the shaking.
Smells good.
Then we'll pop them onto a baking sheet and into the oven at 200 degrees for 5 minutes to dry.
So I took these out of the oven, popped them in the fridge for about 30 minutes, and now it's time to see if my 3 favorite elves like them. Go ahead, guys, give them a try.
They're really good. Really good. Mine did pop.
Okay, here, try this one. That one popped. I heard it.
Next up, move over, Gingerbread House. It's time for the charcuterie chalet.
Gingerbread houses are so last year.
They turned out so cute. We'll carefully assemble a store-bought gingerbread kit, cover all over in cream cheese. Then it's time to decorate. From a salami rooftop,
You want to start at the bottom and go across, adding each shingle over and up as you go.
to pretzel windows to mini broccoli trees, you can get creative with your edible abode. Like using Parmesan cheese as snow.
Ooh. And nothing says home sweet home like a charcuterie chalet. We've got one here. I have to tell you, guys on the set, we're taking pictures of my charcuterie chalet. I'm pretty proud of it.
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, you
we
need
are
to help
loving
me.
this.
Well, thank you. You're going to help me add some potted plants, Lara.
And by
so you
potted
take a
plants,
mushroom
we
cap
mean-
with cream cheese, add a little rosemary sprig.
So that's there's
and
your
there
plant.
you go. Yes.
I
And
mean,
then you can
how
just pop
fabulous
it. This
is
will go
that?
too long.
Right on that front lawn.
So Lara, at Lori's workshop, we are exhaustive in our research and exhausted this person.
Yes.
But so the charcuterie chalet, I just want to say one thing. It is meant to be made and gazed upon and eaten sort of immediately, guys.
How long did it take you to make that?
It took about 2 full hours.
I'm making one more potted plant.
You really want to serve it immediately because it is cured meat, right?
Yes,
but I want to get to the popping cranberries. Look at Lara, very impressive.
I'm very into it.
Upside down, Lori. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Well,
that's all right.
In any case, popping cranberries. So we have some for you guys to try. This one was really fun and really easy, you guys. It's just cranberries, powdered sugar. Again, we tried all of the different hacks we saw. Pineapple juice, strawberry gelatin. Go ahead and give one a try if you'd
they're all
like.
popping? Because
You gotta wrap it up and just take a bite, and it's delicious. What do you think?
I think it's very, very good.
Here you
and
go.
I'll enjoy it. It's very tart.
Now to David Coe, the CEO of Calm, which is one of the most popular apps out there to help people sleep, meditate, and relax. David has now written a book called a book about self-care called Recharge, boosting your mental battery one conversation at a time. And he's here to have a conversation with us.
Thanks,
Good morning.
Michael.
Thank you for
Morning.
being here.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks for having me.
You know, as you said, the word in the title of the book is Recharge.
That's right.
So tell us what it means to you and why it's so important.
Yeah, I wanted to take what can be a heavy topic around your mental health and just make it simple. And that actually conversation came from a good friend of mine when she talked to her 2 boys. She would ask them, like, how you doing? How you feeling? And you get like a standard answer to fine, I'm good. But when she would ask them, like, well, what's your battery at? Sometimes they would say, I'm at 75%, and she would know everything's good. Or they would say, I'm at 25%, and she probably needed to get them some food.
Yeah, you know what?
Right?
But that's something I think we all need to do.
Yeah.
But especially during the holiday season, because we all get worn out with all the pressures and trying to squeeze everything in before the holidays. But how does checking your battery work at this time of the year?
Yeah, we all know that holiday stress is real. You know, there's stress around complex family dynamics, relationships, financial, and especially around this time with end of the year and work. So it's really a time to check in on yourself and ask yourself, how's your own battery? And so, you know, when you're looking at your phone,
talk to yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and just look at your phone and be like, and think about your internal battery and say, every once in a while, we look at our phones all throughout the day.
Yeah.
Right? The average could be like over 160 times a day. So the reality is when you're looking at your phone, remember to check in on yourself every once in a while.
And what about recharging going into the new year?
Yeah, and I think recharging doesn't have to be so complex. You know, I think when people think about it, they think, oh, it's going to take a lot of time. It's actually pretty simple. Just go take a breath, go outside, take a break, and remember to get some sleep as well during this hectic time.
Yeah, sleep. That's something that everybody on this show struggles with. and one thing, another word in the book, conversations.
That's right.
And a lot of the things that came in from this book come with conversations, or from conversations that you've had with several people, one of them being Carl Nassib, who someone I talked to a few years ago. What did you learn from him in the conversation?
I learned a lot. I learned a sense of belonging. And, you know, Carl really taught me that if you don't feel that sense of belonging, you can't bring your whole self, whether it's to work or whether it's in your social life. And when after he came out, that he kind of lifted all that stress that was there. And, you know, not only did he continue to flourish in the NFL, but also as an entrepreneur afterwards.
Yeah.
a true inspiration. And I love how he recharges. It's simple. Yeah, I asked him, how do you recharge in life? And he said, you know, sometimes I go out there and I go get some margaritas and I sing some karaoke. I love that.
Oh, I like how Carl recharges.
Yeah.
I can get down with that. But David, how do you recharge?
You know, if I want to do something quick, I go outside, I talk to friends. I actually did something the other day when I was feeling a little low in my own internal battery. And it's a little bit of a nod to Taylor Swift and her birthday. I saw it today. I actually played her music pretty loud and I listened to Shake It Off, and it helped me recharge like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Always, it's simple little things that can help you get yourself back on track.
That's right.
That's right. David, I'm so happy you wrote this book. I think so many people are going to be helped by this, and appreciate you coming here to GMA.
Really appreciate it.
And I think it's very important to know for everybody, all the proceeds from David's book are going to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Recharge is available on Tuesday, December 17th. Make sure you pick yourself up a copy or 2 or 3 for the holidays so you can help yourself and others recharge in life. Coming up, our guy, Aloe Black, performs live. We'll be right back with more GMA.
We are back now with Aloe Black. He is getting ready to release his 6th studio album, Stand Together, and he'll perform its lead single for us in just a minute. But first, I want to ask you about the song you're playing, Don't Go Alone. It's inspired by an African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I love that proverb. What's the meaning for you?
For me, I believe that community is vitally important, and collaboration. So I've collaborated with an organization called Stand Together that supports the most amazing change makers in their communities to uplift nonprofit organizations. And this song in particular, Don't Go Alone, is representative of an organization called the Phoenix that uses collective action and activity and exercise, hiking, to overcome substance abuse and addiction. And so the idea of being able to go far together is all part of what this song is about, what this album is about, and what Stand Together is about.
Well, we love that you're here, and all of you can catch his residency at the Blue Note Jazz Club here in New York from January 24th to the 26th. And his new album, Stand Together, is out February 28th. But right now, off this album, let's hear Don't Go Alone. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Take it away.
No sinner, but I've sinned. I know I'm better than where I've been, and sometimes I must admit I'm out of touch, and there are times that I must admit I say too much, but I'm still learning the rules of love, how to find it and how to give enough, how broken hearts need to be fixed up. We can do it together, so don't go alone. Oh, don't go alone. Oh, don't go alone. If you go by yourself, you can go much faster. But if you wait for me, we can go much farther. Don't go alone. Don't go alone. Don't go alone. If you go by yourself, you can go much faster. But if you wait for me, we can go much farther. When we quarrel, when we fight, neither of us wants to make it right. And sometimes I must admit it's hard to say sorry to you, I didn't mean to act that way. But I'm still learning the rules of love, how to fight it and how to give enough, how broken hearts need to be fixed up. We can do it together, so don't go alone. Don't go alone. Don't go alone. If you go by yourself, we can go much faster. But if you
thank you so much to Aloe Black for that great performance. We're not going it alone. Thanks for watching.
No, we're not. And you can see Elton John's new documentary, Elton John, Never Too Late, streaming now on Disney+.
Everybody have a great weekend. Put your feet up, will ya?